Good morning. My name is Diana Uribe, and I will be your mistress of ceremonies for this morning's ceremony. You may remain seated for the invocation delivered by Mr. R.C. Salinas.
Good morning. Our Father in heaven, this Memorial Day weekend, we come before you as a community and as a nation to remember and to recommit. In this Britain Plaza, where the buses would pick up the draftees for World War II in Korea, where bomb rallies took place during World War II, we stopped to remember the fallen. We remember the first two from World War I, the 45 from World War II, the 7 from Korea, and the 9 from Vietnam. We face a street named for two brothers, the same family, who lost two sons within 3 months of each other, the Canales Brother Street. Behind us, where the old Plaza Hotel used to stand, we remember Doña Santitos Lund crying for her son Marvin, missing in Korea, never to return. In silence, we cry and we remember. From this place and at this time, dear Lord, help us to recommit to their memories, and above all, to recommit all of us to peace. And peace always begins with us and in our homes. Te pedimos, Señor, que no se agregue un solo nombre más al monumento que está ahí enfrente de nosotros. Te pedimos, Señor, que siempre seas tú la paz para las familias de todos aquellos, no solamente aquí, sino en toda nuestra patria, que dieron su vida por nosotros. Y recordando que somos comunidad de hermanos y hermanas, terminamos diciendo la oración que el mismo Señor nos enseñó. Padre nuestro, que sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también perdonamos a aquellos que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos del mal, porque tuyo es el reino, el poder y la gloria por siempre. Amén.
Thank you, Mr. Salinas. Please stand for the presentation of colors conducted by the Stark County Sheriff's Color Guard, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance delivered by Ms. Letty Garcia.
Color Guard, attention. Forward, on. Up. Forward, march. More time, march. Detail. Halt. Right face. Present. On.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Forward, on. Left face. Forward, march.
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, there are always last-minute changes, but that does not affect the success of this morning's event. Unfortunately, this morning, we will not have the singing of the national anthem. But let us remember that the land of the free is free because the brave left their homes for us. I'd like to call on Mr. Dave Chachi Jones at this time, City Commissioner and member of the EDC, to give us a welcome.
Buenos días y gracias por estar aquí con nosotros hoy. My name is Dave Chachi Jones, City Commissioner for Rio Grande City, and on behalf of the Mayor, Joel Villarreal, les quiero sinceramente gracias por estar aquí hoy con nosotros en esta ocasión. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's ceremony and thank you for attending. It's my honor to be speaking with you today on such an important occasion. We're here today to honor our service members and to remember the sacrifices they made in honor of duty of our great country. We're here today to honor our heroes, to remember their achievements, their courage, and their dedication, and to say thank you for your sacrifices. The service members we honor today came from all walks of life, but they shared several fundamental qualities. They possessed courage, pride, determination, dedication to duty, and integrity, all the qualities needed to serve a cause larger than oneself. Many of them didn't ask to leave their homes to fight on distant battlefields. Many didn't even volunteer. They didn't go to war because they loved fighting. They were called to be part of something bigger than themselves. They were ordinary people who responded in extraordinary ways in extreme times. They rose to the nation's call because they wanted us to be safe and they wanted us to be free. On behalf of Mayor Villarreal and the City Commissioners, we say thank you to our service members that are here today and that are here in spirit. May God bless our service members, may God bless Rio Grande City, and may God bless the United States of America. Gracias y que Dios los bendiga.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I'd like to call on Mr. Mark Olivares from the VFW, the post commander at the local VFW, to give us a veteran's response at this time. And Mr. Sam Ramos. You're going to do the response? Are you sure?
I'll wing it. Good morning. We changed it again. We are here because we're honoring 62 of our war dead. But more than the 62 than the number, think about this, that on that monument there is people from Rio Grande City who served in the First World War and who died in the First World War. Okay. And also, there was, RC mentioned it, 44 that died in the Second World War all over the globe, all over the world. And we had 7 from Korea and 9 from Vietnam. I think what I want to tell you is when your children or your grandchildren ask you who gave us a right to live the way we live, the way we are educated, nobody gave you anything. We earned, those people earned the right for you with weapons that went all over the world to do that. No politician, no editorial writer, and nobody from Washington, D.C. gave you the right. We earned the right. And those of us in the VFW right now honor those gentlemen every meeting that we have because we are their legacy. We followed what they did. I want to be short because the commander has to read the names. But I'd like to think what one of those veterans said, not those, one of our Second World War veterans, who is no longer with us, said, "We went, our country called, and we were proud to serve." Thank you. You want me to help you read it? You're going to run out of water? Oh, let me do it now. Thank you. We're going to read the names, but again, we're going to change it. I can see at least one World War II veteran, Arturo Garza. Thank you for your service, sir. Is there any other World War II veterans? Who was your husband, ma'am? I'm sorry? Leonidas Valdez. We thank him for his service. Thank you.
The following are the names written on the memorial across the street. World War I, Antonio Bazan, Roberto Veo. World War II, Amador Aguirre, Clemente Alanís, Ernesto Arredondo, Isidro Arriaga, Fidel Ayala, Emilio Barrera Jr., Roberto Beltrán, Emilio Castañeda, Arcadio Canales, Ernesto Canales, Fidel Canales, Caralampio Castañeda, Eduardo Díaz, John B. Frisbee, Candelario García, Severiano I. García, Gilberto Garza, Raúl Garza, Reginio González, Guillermo Guerra, Orin E. Harding, Noé Hinojosa, Miguel Juárez, Lorenzo Lara, Donato López Jr., Ernesto D. López, Plácido J. Mayorga, Porfirio Martínez Jr., Aldo Medina, Raúl Medrano, Bruno Ortiz, José A. Morales, Efraín T. Peña, Alfredo Peña, Laurencio Peña, Jesús Peña, Nelson P. Roberts, Lázaro Solís, Efraín Ramos, Constancio Rosales, Tomás Sainz, Fidel Vela, Ramón T. Vela, Paulino S. Zamora, Elías Villarreal.
Let me relieve you.
All right.
Relief from Korea, Oscar M. Brown, also Silver Star candidate and recipient. Erasmo Escobar, Leopoldo Longoria, John Wheeler, Buddy Cole, Jose D. Ibanez, Herschel Riggs. From Vietnam, Francisco Alvarez, Jose R. Lozano, Alberto Ortiz, Eloy Valle, Joel Corona, Jose A. Hinojosa, Adrian Lynn Jr., Angel Moreno, and Joel Rodriguez. So we go, let me see, we're gonna do the, come on down to stand there and taps. Okay, we're gonna do a gun salute and we're gonna play taps. I'm gonna ask you, when we do play taps, would you please, all servicemen and service women, whether wearing a uniform or not, you will stand and you will render a hand salute like that. Everybody else will stand and put their hand over the heart. This is the last farewell today to our veterans. Thank you.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please follow Mr. Ramos's instructions and stand. If you served our nation, Thank you. You may be seated. We'd like to express our sincere gratitude to the members of the BFW for the TAPS and for the 21 gun salute. Ms. Belinda Trevino, Director of Main Street Program, is here this morning.
Good morning. We'd like to give a special thanks before we conclude this program to the Starr County Sheriff's Department, the Rio Grande City Hope Lodge, the Women's of the World, the Main Street Advisory Board, Starr County Veterans Affairs, the County of Starr, and the Rio Grande City Public Works for helping me put this program together. Thank you, and God bless America.
A proud and grateful city remembers its veterans, its fallen heroes today. Before as we conclude and as we prepare to share memories and camaraderie with each other, Aminta Reina from the Woodmans of the World is going to distribute flags in honor of our fallen heroes to you. This concludes our program, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.